Let's not even look up 3 things that the CIA has done and fully admitted to anymore. Instead, I'll just teach you about Michael Aquino. Michael Aquino was a U.S. Army officer who was an instrumental figure in psychological operations, known for his involvement in the development of psychological warfare strategies. He famously wrote a paper called From PSYOP to Mind War, The Psychology of Victory. In this paper, he advocated for all-encompassing psychological operations that could influence the behaviors and emotions and beliefs of entire populations. And to do that without the public's conscious awareness of it, and without the need of conventional warfare. He said that the battle for our hearts and minds could be waged by leveraging propaganda, tech, and media to shape public perception. His entire argument in this paper is that it's a more effective way to achieve control than traditional military strategies. Words from his own mouth. The human mind is not a passive thing that simply reacts to external stimuli, but a dynamic force that can be shaped, molded, and directed by those who know how to manipulate it. The mind is the ultimate battlefield, and we are engaged in the war for control of it. Now, this certainly aligns with mind control operations like MKUltra that he was involved in, that the CIA also fully admitted to. He was also accused of CSA in the Presidio daycare scandal in 1988 and was acquitted of all charges, but anyway. His whole idea of how you can manipulate the mind reminds me a lot of Edward Bernays. Edward Bernays was a nephew of Sigmund Freud and the author of Propaganda. Words from his own mouth. The conscious and intelligent manipulation of organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in a democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute an invisible government, which is the true ruling power. So the way to true power is through psychological manipulation. And yet there are still so many people who do not believe that there is a war on the mind. And they're telling you that there is a deliberate assault on your mind. If you haven't gathered, Michael Aquino was CIA, so don't take my word for all of this. Take his. Reality is truly stranger than fiction.